step off my cavity. Archie Funk in the chairs, so family. Rules.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Williams. Now Dort. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Conley finds McDaniel. To the left side wing. Towns for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Now here's Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Conley. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Giddey against Edwards. Will it go? Gobert with the block. Fires the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. From 10 feet out, off the left rim and out. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Conley. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Driving inside. Can't connect from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Timberwolves passing it around. To the inside. The shot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. A floater. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Towns with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the high post, and he hits the jump shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander from 13, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's Giddey. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's McDaniels. Defended by Dort. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Wallace against Conley. Gobert double teamed. Here's McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Williams. He kicks it to Holmgren. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Towns.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Williams looking around. Passes to Giddey. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Hayward can hit. Timberwolves leading by 17. Conley dishes to Towns. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. To stop the run, buries the long-range jumper. Here's Conley. He gets it up. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Anthony Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker into the small forward. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hayward.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Edwards can't hit. Thunder trailing by 11. Hayward outside. Fires from deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength, getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Here's Morris after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 16 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Wallace with his screen for Hayward. The baseline J. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Crafty move. Stolen by Reed. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Edwards finds Morris. Back to Edwards for the 3. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Anderson outside. Outside Edwards. Back to Anderson. Edwards inside, working on Williams. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Anderson.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Thunder trailing by 13. Hayward looking over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Wallace. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morris.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
So it's the Thunder now. It's a 13-point game. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Driving the lane. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Clock at 4. Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside Edwards. Driving in, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Williams. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Giddey kicks to Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside, and he lays it straight in. Edwards got 29.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
.50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Got a piece of it. And the shot goes down. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Williams against Towns. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Minnesota again turning it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. 9 points for Williams.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now, I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Over in the corner, Williams. Over Conley. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Williams against Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Williams against Towns. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Down low, and Towns throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. First free throw is good. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Thunder. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here, and the shot goes in. Towns has got 17 now.
Hey, he's used to that. I mean, teams try to be physical with Towns and body him up, beat him up, but he's a little too strong for that to bother him.
Thunder trailing by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 19 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Hits the jumper in space. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Hayward can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Edwards finds Gobert. Now Anderson, 20 feet out. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Edwards against Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good. He's got 14.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Conley dishes to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. 51 seconds left in the third. Inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
The shot by Hayward, wide open, hits the three-point bomb. Hayward's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Timberwolves leading by 14. Anderson passes to Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. Almost, but it rolls out. Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Conley. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Naz Reid out there with Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Edwards with the stuff.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Conley against Giddey. Edwards drives in. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 41.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 16-point game. This one for 3. The shot misses. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Edwards, that's good.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way. Outside,
Edwards. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Gordon Hayward. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson, and it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Giddey. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Finished off the break. Dort's got his first bucket of the night.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Towns kicks to Edwards from deep. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Holmgren, and he banks in the layup.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Giddey. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 52 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. Timberwolves leading by 17. Left side, Towns. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Working on McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here
For the Timberwolves.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Kicks it to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And here's Conley outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Williams with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Timberwolves on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards finds Warren. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ugh!